I am not even kidding. I have never wanted to not do something more than not wanting to do this.
Feels good when you take your feet out, though.
You get it? Oh God, my feet are frozen and numb. Should we get in?
I don't know.
Can we switch?
Is this healthy? I'm questioning my choices right now.
Should we do a couple outside the ice?
Let's have a question.
So fucking cold.
Of like, let me get my crotch in there.
Question number one: do you guys really want to do this?
Why ice bath?
It is so cold.
I feel like I can do like 3 seconds at a time.
We really have to get in.
To hurt.
Feel mine.
Maybe can we let it warm up a little?
Feel mine. Go put your feet in mine.
I don't want to. There's still ice in there.
I know. Feel how cold it is. It is way colder.
I mean, it kind of feels the same. Oh, maybe not.
Okay, are we going?
I don't know. I can't do it.
What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
I feel like Jackson right now.
Are you getting ready for a photo shoot? Like, what are you doing?
My dog, when you go to bathe him, he does like a full on, like, you know.
It's like a cat sprawl before you gotta give him a bath?
I don't want to go.
Oh God, okay, we gotta get in. But you have to have your questions ready.
My questions are ready.
So are mine. Okay.
I think I need to.
Okay, this is freaking 5 minutes already. Okay, let's just do it. Like a Band-Aid, just rip it off. God.
Okay, that's close enough.
I can't
What are your
even.
thoughts on fasted cardio?
Okay, go.
My thoughts are I'd rather be doing fasted cardio right now. That's my thought.
Yeah, me too. Fasted cardio. I
the
believe it
question
works.
probably is, probably the question is it more effective than regular cardio?
Then just doing cardio.
Yeah, so I think the question is, a lot of people wonder, do you burn more fat?
I'm such a pussy.
She can't even think right now.
Oh God, it's so bad.
I'm gonna have Vinny hold you down.
Okay. Did you answer?
So the question is, a lot of people want to know if fasted cardio is better for fat loss. That's really the kind of thing. At the end of the day, you need to be in a calorie deficit. Period. The end. You can do all the fasted cardio you want, but if you are not in a caloric deficit at the end of the day, you will not burn more body fat. I do think it does help to stimulate hunger, though, and move food through your system better.
This is fucking cold.
I actually can't feel my toes anymore, so I'm just kind of coasting right now.
My legs are numb. This is way colder than the last couple times we did it. I'm dying. I'm dying inside and outside.
How long are you supposed to sit in these things?
Like 10 minutes, 5 minutes,
all right,
30
you're
seconds.
up with a question.
Okay, I am up with a question. Okay, so I gotta get in to ask this. Okay. Can you train me? I can. You can go to my website and fill out the contact me info.
Are you single?
Who? You?
I am not single.
And I'm seeing somebody.
Jen's seeing somebody.
I wouldn't say he's my boyfriend,
Yeah.
but I'm seeing him, and the type of woman I am is I don't see more than one person at one time. So we're just seeing where it goes.
Good girl.
Getting to know each other, but I don't like to get to know more than one person at one time. How do you put your energy into that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, you go. I'll get back in a second.
Okay.
As soon as this fucking ice melts.
One more funny one, and then we'll get to the serious ones. Do you choose your friends from the fitness industry purposely, or are they sent to you from heaven?
Is that a serious question?
I don't know.
I can't even function.
My thoughts on friendships when you get really serious about your fitness, you do tend to gravitate towards people who have similar lifestyle. That's my thought.
I feel like I'm being a real puss right now.
She is.
This
She's
is
making
horrible.
me do this alone.
No, I'm trying really hard.
I'm actually kind of getting used to it now.
Well, mine has to get warmer. Okay. All right. Mine says, this person says, I saw your sex video. Is that really true? So I did a video in my hot tub. Let's talk about sex, and it talks about how the healthier you are, you have higher sex drive, and it is true.
Yeah.
And I went into depth, so I'm not going to go into depth here because I'm freezing.
Go watch that video.
Go watch the video.
I have not seen that video, but it's
got almost 100,000 views.
To be true as well. Well, yeah. When are you competing next? I'm competing in 14 days. It's probably the biggest motivator for me to be sitting in this thing right now.
Yeah, I'm not competing ever again.
I need some recovery.
That video will be coming out soon.
Like I said, Jen is life. She's fit for life.
So I don't really care about this. Okay.
All right. This is a great nutrition question. So protein timing, and is consuming too much in one meal a problem for women? So basically,
in general, for anybody.
Well, so it's protein timing. So like, how should you be eating protein? And then second part of that question is, can you consume too much protein in one meal?
Okay. I think yes.
You can consume too much protein in one meal?
I think so.
Like,
it's really hard to digest.
What would you consider too much?
Probably for a female, I would say like over 40 grams of protein would probably be too much.
You consume more than that.
I don't, not in one meal. I only do four ounces with every meal.
I could do more. No, so every meal, no, I couldn't. I probably wouldn't, but I've consumed 50 grams of protein in a meal for sure.
Yeah.
No problem.
I mean, if you consolidate meals.
Yeah.
If you ever run at a time. Yeah, so then I guess that would add up to about 50. Mm-hmm. But I probably wouldn't do any more than that. I don't think it's going to harm you. I just don't see the point in having that much food at one time.
Yeah.
For digestion reasons.
Yeah, so it's not that it's going to harm you. It's not bad for your health. It's just typically, one of the big considerations I think that people forget about when it comes to nutrition is digestibility of food.
Yes.
And the importance of like the bioavailability of the food itself. So that's why we say, stop eating like crap packaged stuff and eat whole foods, right?
Yeah.
Because digestibility, bioavailability of the nutrients is key. So portion size does matter for that reason. You're never gonna get used to it if you don't get in.
I can't feel my feet. It's the worst I've ever felt.
I can't feel my feet at all. They're gone.
Okay, what's my next question? Hold on, I gotta get it, and then I'm gonna get in, and then I'm gonna get out.
Oh, protein timing. Quickly on protein timing.
Okay.
So for optimizing your body composition, for optimizing muscle building, you ought to be having protein spaced out throughout the day, roughly every 3 to 4 hours, because when you consume protein, your leucine levels go up, your amino acid levels go up, and you want to keep them up. They dip after about 3 hours, and so your body's ability to build muscle starts to drop. So in a perfect universe, a perfect world, as much as you can, 3 to 4 hours, kind of be dosing with protein. And I tell my clients, I work with mostly midlife women, so 40 plus, that they should be consuming about 30 grams in each sitting.
Does that depend on their weight? Do you go by their weight?
So
or
some of them will
weight?
eat they'll eat between 3 and 5 times a day.
Okay.
So I say at least 3 doses of 30 grams of protein.
And I say protein with every meal, especially when you have carbs, to balance out blood sugar. Because if you're having carbs by themselves, your insulin levels spike, and then they crash, and then that's why people feel like they need to take naps in the middle of the day, and then that throws everything off, hormones, everything.
I just always feel like I need to take a nap, regardless.
Normally I don't, but today I do because I'm running on 3 hours, 3.5 hours sleep. All right.
I like to nap.
Okay, somebody asked me.
Your toe is supposed to turn white.
I don't know what I'm doing right now with my life.
Jen and I are questioning our life choices right now.
Yeah, the hot tub would have been better, even though it's 100 and something degrees. Can you please do an ab punching video? This person asks me this every single time, and every time I say no,
ab punching? Why would
no,
you do that?
no. Well, I did do it. My son did it, but
damn.
he did it like 3.5, 4 years ago. My son is 15. He's been fighting since he was 5 years old, and he literally kicked the wind out of me. He punched me in the stomach, and then Muay Thai kicked me in the stomach. The punch I took. Then he kicked me, and I physically couldn't take a breath for 10 seconds, and I was on the ground. and they want me to like reenact that, and he's way stronger, and I'm not doing it. So the answer is no. Okay, I'm out.
Well, my phone just shut off because it's 100 and how
Get out of here!
Yeah, it says it's hot. It's too hot. It needs to cool off.
Okay, then.
So here I am freezing. My phone is like checked out. So one question though that I saw was about breast augmentation. So I think we did talk about this a little bit in our last one, but I think it's a hot, no pun intended, it's a hot topic for a lot of women because I know women who are considering breast augmentation or like having their breasts redone, right, or a lift or something like that, as they're in midlife and doing that. So how do you
What was the question?
So the question is like exercises that you avoid once you've had breast augmentation. What should you do and not do?
So I did a video on this with Kristen Graham, and I personally don't write chest exercises for any of my girls, whether they have boob job or not. So, but if you have implants underneath the muscle, you should absolutely not train chest. Like, it's not a big deal if you do a few push-ups, but like training chest is just going to possibly damage the implant. So that's really it. Like, you could do tricep exercises that you might like have a little pec involvement, or it depends on the movement, but like any chest exercise, like bench, flies, like there's no point.
Trying to build your bench press.
Yeah, there's no point.
Not really necessary. And there's a lot of exercises that you kind of hit chest as a secondary muscle, or maybe upper chest. Like I'll do some incline presses sometimes.
Or like front raises. Sometimes
front raises. Hit the upper chest or hit the pecs a little bit. So those things that are kind of like a secondary, but it's not this direct, like I'm trying to build my bench press up.
Right.
And then the other thing is keeping, like even when you do back exercises, keeping the arms kind of close.
Yes.
Not doing really wide, like wide pull-ups, wide stuff. You want to keep everything really, like elbows basically close to your body when you're doing sort of pressing motions or pull down motions. And that's just gonna prevent any damage done to that area. And I still think ultimately most women just really want to, especially, like you're not getting on the stage, you want to look good for whatever your aesthetic is. And it's like, that's kind of an unnecessary area to focus your energy on.
I think if you're not a female bodybuilder that wants lines and striations in the middle of your chest, there's really no point in training chest.
Yeah.
Okay, so question for me. All right, now I'm kneeling, praying to the heavens.
It's really nice out there. It's nice, beautiful.
Hold on, God damn it. What's my favorite supplement to take? Glycolog from Blackstone Labs, that's my favorite one. It's a nutrient partitioner, shuttles the carbs into the muscles more efficiently. It's by far my favorite.
Do you take
Helps
that?
I take it with every single carb meal. So I take 15 of them a day, 3 with every meal, because every meal I have carbs. It helps with bloating and digestion of the food. It's my favorite. But if I can only choose
something
one.
like that when I was building. Yeah, my carbs are getting much higher.
Oh my God. Okay, that's my favorite one. Okay. Use my code and you get a discount. Okay, you don't have any other questions, so we'll read mine. Okay, have you ever been overweight? They asked me that, but have you? You have?
So I don't really go, I mean, it depends, right? I think overweight is relative, right? I've been this weight that I am today and fat.
Okay,
right?
well that's overweight. So we're talking about overweight being high body fat.
Yeah, so body composition, I've been 160 pounds and 18% body fat, and I've been 160 pounds and probably 30% body fat. So body composition makes a huge difference. So right now I'm sitting at 153.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't know, what do you think my body fat is right now? I'm doing a DEXA in a week.
Like 9?
See, that's what Andy said.
Yeah, I think it's 9.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't feel that lean.
100% it's 9% body fat.
Keep you guys posted on that one.
Oh, or leave your comments below.
Yeah, guess my body fat percentage.
Guess both of our body fats. I'm not doing a DEXA scan, but I'm pretty good at the pinch test.
My abs. You guys can see here what we got going on.
Yep.
We got some
shoulders.
Got some veins here.
Yeah, she's 9.
Guess my body fat. 9% is very low for a female.
It is.
I got that question from a client, so even though I don't think that question was on my list today, but I did get that question from a client earlier this week, and a lot of people don't know like what's normal for a female.
Between 15 and 18 and 24 is healthy, athletic. So they have all different ranges. They have
Yeah.
like 9 to 15 is like elite, and then 15 to 18 is above average, and then 18 to 24 is like the average, and then anything above 24 is like, what do they say, below average, and then anything over 30, I think it's 32, is considered obese.
Yeah.
So if I'm pretty sure I have my numbers.
Yeah,
right.
I think the numbers that I like, I don't do like average above average. I say like normal, what people consider normal in society for a female, like an adult woman, basically in the 20% is normal. Now, what most women point to and say, I want to look like that, is usually about the high teens.
Yeah.
Right, where you have maybe not a six pack, but you've got like the like this outline of what's a visible like line of side, like your obliques kind of thing. Some definition in the arms, and that's honestly pretty easy to achieve
if you're disciplined.
If you're
but
disciplined
it's all
and just do, above
and if you know
average
your
stuff.
why, if you have your goals set, if it's not just for like a wedding or something, like it really has to be like a good
life. I think just good lifestyle habits.
Yes.
Right. It's just habits.
Yeah.
To be in like the mid-teens, which is kind of where I think I sit most of the year, takes a little more effort. But I also think the longer you do it, I don't think anything I do is like hard or abnormal.
Once you get into a rhythm, it just becomes natural.
Yeah, in my head, I'm like, everyone does this.
Yeah. I was overweight. I mean, I would say I was 185 at one point after high school, and my body fat was pretty high. I had cellulite on my legs. Yeah, okay.
Actually getting used to this.
No, I'm not.
That's
It
good.
like hurts. Okay. What's the next question? When are you and Victoria filming again?
When are we filming again?
I don't know. We haven't. We got a plan.
I can do next week sometime.
Okay. All right. We'll let you guys know. What's your body fat? Oh shit.
Oh, that was on there.
What's your glute size? Have you measured?
Not since the last time.
Okay, so we're gonna have to let
Only
you
a
guys
week
know in the
ago.
next video.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook for Sunday dinner with your family? Ground turkey and rice. What about you?
Steak.
Steak? Okay.
We like to go to the butcher block and get like strip steaks.
Okay.
Fillets and haven't had one of those in a while, but
you will.
I
In
will.
14
days.
In 13 and a half days.
So that's a great question that I also got asked too. Is what do you eat post contest?
What? So tell them. Tell the people.
So when I was younger and less experienced, I would totally want to go have like burgers, pizza, like whatever, right? Just eat. And now, honestly, I just want more of my normal food.
Right.
So steak, potatoes is what I had last year. After my last 3 shows, I think I had steak and potatoes, and that's what I plan on having this year.
Yeah, after the high roller that I did in September, I just had a bigger serving of ground turkey and rice. And then after I got my pro card, I had a burger and fries, which I've had. I didn't have a cheeseburger because I can't do the cheese. And that was it. And then I went back to my room and
I
didn't go to
advise
bed.
people, like, dude, when you're that lean, and even if you're not competing, if you just finished a fat loss phase and you have like, or you're getting a refeed meal, don't dump dairy and sugar in your body.
Yeah.
Your
You
body's
will blow up.
Totally you're gonna regret that, if not within the hour, by like the next morning.
Yeah. I mean, and everybody goes to donuts and...
Yeah. I do like donuts.
Well,
But see, I'll wait like a week before I
you
have something like that. Yeah. Because it's just like, especially that your adrenaline for the show, like you don't even realize you're just like, "Arr!" and then you kind of come down. So the last thing you want to do is like be dumping sugar in your body. So I kind of wait, and if I have something, it'll be like half of something.
It's 42.
Yeah, we're at 20 minutes.
All right. We're good because I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I can't feel my
Yeah,
feet.
well,
I acted like a real puss this whole entire time. Sorry, guys.
now we know who's stronger. Oh yeah, that was
Somebody asked her
last
who's
question.
stronger.
Somebody asked me who's stronger.
We're going to say, what, mentally stronger in an ice bath
And
is Victoria.
I would say overall strength, I would say Jen, but my little asterisk to that is, I think it depends on the exercise.
Yeah,
It depends.
she's 100%, 1,000 times stronger than me on hamstrings, by far.
Yeah.
We haven't really tested strength in anything.
I know, we're not really about that, but I would say like, it just depends on the exercise.
Yeah, and
For a
it
lot of
totally
reasons.
depends on, because like, maybe I could hack squat more than you, but you did Bulgarian split squats heavier than me.
Yeah, right. It's not even the muscle group. It's
Right.
like sometimes it's the exercise,
The
and
movement. Yeah.
sitting in an ice bath.
I'm being a real puss, and she's killing it over here. All right, on that note, we're done. I'm never doing this again. We're gonna put this with watermelon arm wrestling and ice baths. Shutting that shit down. All right, thank you for watching me get in and out and act like a little baby back biatch. And leave your comments below. Tell us what you want to see in the next video, because we have to schedule that anyway. Yeah. And that's it.
We'll see you guys next time.